It was a first season to remember. Expansion club Auckland FC came out of nowhere, taking the A-League by storm, and now a new 8-part series takes a peek behind the scenes. What was really going on through the club's first season? Take a look.
The A-League has spoken and there is expansion on the horizon.
Auckland FC, a second team from New Zealand. Could it possibly work?
10 months to set up, start a team.
We have one chance to make history at home.
What is with this phenomenon? It's exploded.
It's actually real when these guys can score goals.
This is about who owns football in this country.
Our job's to surprise everyone. We're going to be the first New Zealand team to win the A-League.
Everyone loves a winner.
We're a hard team to beat.
Have you seen how you look? Keeping up with the Kardashians, keeping up with Dan Hall.
When we don't want anything to go on air, we just swear.
You wait for me.
Now,
For real, there's going to be a yellow card given to Auckland FC's coaching staff.
Your emotions at times get the better of you. Sometimes. At times.
It looks good too. Nick Becker's here, Chief Executive of Auckland FC. Good morning.
Morning, thanks for having me.
So this is executive produced by Dame Julie Christie.
The legend that is, that's
yes,
right. Yeah,
friend of this show.
Yep,
so
absolutely.
tell us, what are we going to see? How behind the scenes are we talking?
Well, Julie came into us right at the start. So we were talking, when we were setting up the club, we were talking about how we really want to be part of the community. We wanted to be embedding ourselves in Auckland. She came to us and said, what better way to do it than a doco? She sold us the dream, and to be honest, she's really delivered. I think she's been amazed at the access that she's got. She's done a couple of these before in other sports, hasn't really got that true behind the scenes. What we deliver is absolute behind the scenes stuff. So it's compelling, it's really good.
Is it about football or is it about the personalities involved, the people?
I think that's what makes it so good. It's anchored in football. It tells a story of a club that we didn't know how the first season was going to go. Right. It turned out to win it pretty well, and to be able to capture that the whole way. So there is a really, there's an amazing sporting or football story that's being told, but then there's some great personalities in there, and there's some there's some big personalities, there's some funny people, there's a lot of honesty and a lot of it's very authentic.
Was there anyone have any meltdowns?
There's a few meltdowns. Yeah. Yeah. There's some bad language too. So I'd like to take this time to apologise to families out there. I mean, it's not going to be for the faint-hearted in some occasions.
What did the players think of the idea? Because it's one thing to have people, taking photos of you when you go to the the supermarket or when you're at the stadium. It's quite another to have cameras following you around for a TV show.
The good thing was this was just one guy, basically. For most of it, it was just one guy who's just embedded himself into the team. So he travelled to away games, he was at training, he was in the dressing room. So the team just got used to him, and he just became part of the group. And it helps that Geordie was his name, and Geordie was like he'd been around professional athletes. He knew kind of how it all operated, and he knew if there was a team meeting he had to be out there, he was on time. He lived the life of that they were living. You
guys, a lot of people have said you've been nailing your media strategy, your engagement strategy. Do you hope this will be a welcome to Wrexham moment for you guys?
Yeah. I'm not sure who's Ryan Reynolds, but I think it is I think for us it kind of it takes people behind the scenes. It gets them to know our players. I think that was a big thing for us. And when we were talking to Juliet at the start, is nobody knows our players. We brought these guys together. They weren't common names like All Blacks might be or the cricketing team. So it actually you kind of learn about them and find about their personalities. So that's really special.
Yeah. Would you encourage others like the All Blacks to make their own?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
It would be boring, wouldn't it? Because they're so conservative.
Yeah, well,
they don't say anything.
They are in front of the camera, but they can't be all the time, right? So I do think that the way forward with these sort of documentaries is you have to be fully authentic. You have to open the doors as wide as you can. Otherwise, people figure it out. Episode 1 or 2 and just switch off. They'll be bored.
And the thing is, for your fans, it's not all about football. A lot of the time, particularly younger fans, want someone to look up to.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this is a great way to get their personalities across, I suppose.
Completely. And there's some amazing stories. Like we had Alex Paulson, who was a goalkeeper. He's now at Bournemouth. He came from Wellington, came back to us for a year. So the story of his journey being signed for a Premier League club, coming back to Auckland FC as part of the same group, and then going on for his journey at the end of the season too. So there's some great tales.
Nice. Best of luck. We'll enjoy watching. For those who are interested, Forever Auckland FC is weekly on Sky Open Wednesday, 22nd of August, 7:30 p.m, with all episodes available to view Sky Go, Neon and Sky Sport Now from that date. Geez, you're everywhere.